right. Expect to encounter adversity in your life, remembering that you live in a deeply fallen world. Stop trying to find a way to circumvent and hold on. All right. What up? Okay, so it says, expect to encounter adversity in your life, remembering that you live in a deeply fallen world. Stop trying to find a way that circumvents difficulties. It says the main problem with an easy life is that it masks your need for God. And it says when you become spiritual or enlightened, I infuse my very life into you, meaning God, empowering you to live on a supernatural plane by depending on God. And it says, anticipate coming face to face with impossibilities, situations totally beyond your ability to handle. This awareness of your inadequacy is not something you should try to evade. It says, it is precisely where I want you. And it says, the best place to encounter me in my glory and my power. And it says, when you see armies of problems marching towards you, cry out to me. Allow me to fight for you. Watch me working on your behalf as you rest in the shadow of my almighty presence. That's Revelations 19:1 and Psalms 91:1. Okay. So this is true. This is very true. And this is actually, I reposted a video and this was actually talking about this because somebody here was curious, or not somebody here, but I guess just somebody was curious as to why do we have to go through these things? Like, why do things get so bad where they're like so unbearable? And the answer that they had given was because it was to have you become closer to God. And we've spoken about this so many times where it's like God will place you in situations that seem horrible and that are bad situations that you probably would not wish on your worst enemies. However, it's to make sure that you build and establish a relationship with God. Nobody's going to be able to get you out of it. Nobody's going to be able to reach you. Nobody's going to be able to help you. Nobody's even going to understand where to begin to start to give you a word of some type of peaceful advice or advice that actually comforts your soul like God. So remember that, okay? Because towers are taking place. Things are crumbling. I think that we had talked about last night also the eclipse. Okay, this is like a super eclipse, or not a super eclipse. I forgot what the hell I called it. But anyways, this eclipse is like, she was describing the eclipse on an astrology page that I follow. She was describing this eclipse specifically being as back in the day when the kings and queens, like the great kings, would fall. Okay, the false leaders, the rulers would fall. And so that's kind of what's taking place right now. And so people that have been in power, and this again goes through all communities, okay? But it's like people are experiencing towers. I don't give a fuck where you're at, who you are, where you're from, wherever the fuck you know what I mean? How much money you have, how much money you don't have, what you got, what you don't got, how fake you are, and how fucking much you think you've been fooling everybody. I don't give a fuck because not my problem. All right? No one's telling you to click on this page right now. No one's telling you to motherfucking listen to this shit. And it's no sweat off my motherfucking back, okay? What up? Oh, baby. I miss you, baby. What up, girl? I don't even bother talking to people about it. I automatically pray to God for answers because people, and it's true because you really can't, like some things, it's just not even worth asking people's advice anymore. And then I think about it, the people I'm asking for advice and they're still in their addictions. They're still in their old ways. They still haven't grown. They're still in the same shit another day. You know what I'm saying? And they've settled for that energy. I miss you, baby. It's not the same without you, bitch. And some people have settled for energy that, and they're okay with that. They're okay with living that way. They don't want to better themselves. They don't want to get out of their comfort zone, and that's okay. That's their choice, but that's definitely not people that I would probably call for advice. That's probably a friend that you call and bitch about the same shit that you've been, you know what I mean, dealing with, that they've been dealing with, the same shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm so distant from a lot of people, because it's like, I love everybody, but I just got my own shit. You know what I mean? I got my own path to be on. What up, King? The king is here. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, but this is definitely, ooh, that tower wanted to show itself right now. Where the fuck was it? Damn, I lost it. Anyways, the tower. Anyway, it wasn't there. I saw it. The tower. Look, the devil. The devil is alive. Obsessions, addictions, binded to a lot of bad karma, debt, toxic person, bonded to toxicity, okay, blinded to obsessions, hidden agendas. Let's see here. And this is somebody that they don't have shit to offer. Okay, so if you're dealing with somebody and you've been dealing with somebody that you've gone back and forth with, you know, for a long time, and you're settling in this energy of addiction, they're settling in this energy of addiction, you're addicted to this fucking sadness, they're addicted to whatever sadness is going on. That's devil energy right there, you know what I'm saying? And then you're going to think that, you know, this is, and somebody here is fulfilled on that. They're happy with that. They're okay with that energy because it satisfies you for the moment, but not for the long run. Okay. And with addicts, they can get caught up in, you know, having that, you know, it's almost like a baby, you know what I'm saying? A baby that's crying, right? And they have that pacifier, and they got that pacifier, but as soon as it falls out of their mouth, they're crying again. And it's like, okay, we got to break you off that pacifier, because we know that you can't have this sucky or this binky or this fucking chupa, whatever, forever, right? You can't have it forever. So it's like they're okay with that. This is like grown babies here. They're okay with having that whatever it is to soothe them for that moment. But as soon as that shit leaves, they're sad. What? And this is somebody that's settling for some type of energy here. They're settling. They're okay with it. And so I'm going to say, I feel like there is going to be a tower moment that's taking place for some of you that are in these relationships of just settling. Or just some of you are going to, I just got a health scare. Okay, somebody's going to end up having some type of a health scare here, possibly in regards to addictions, possibly to this bad type of or negative. And I'm going to tell you right now, the first sign is your finances. Your finances will start depleting. Why are my finances depleting? You know what I'm saying? Like, why did I have to lose everything? Well, you had to lose everything because of the people that you were surrounding yourself with, the mindset that you were in. Now, I'm not saying that once you lose everything, hey, it's not easy. Once you clear out all that karma, it's not easy to gain that shit back. It's not easy to maintain it, right? After you lose everything and then you got to start over again, that shit's hard. That's a hard place to be in, when you literally lose everything and then you got to start over again. From zero, from scratch. Hold on, let me plug in this mic. All right, hello, mic check. That's a really hard place to be at. But it's possible. Somebody here needs to start blocking some things out, okay? Or maybe they blocked out some things and that's why they are in this addiction, or they are in this lack mentality of being around a lot of people who are in this lustful type energy. They need to start blocking out people that, if somebody here is sleeping around with people, you could be in the energy of just, fuck it. You know what I mean? Hoe up or blow up. I don't know. You could just be in the fucking hoe phase or some shit like that where you just want to, go out and party and this and that. But somebody here, it's like, this is going to be an answer to you. But now the work is the problem. Okay, you're going to have to put in the work here. You're going to need to start blocking off these people that are in this quick type energy, in this lustful type energy. What up, miss? In this lustful type energy. These are people that make quick decisions and they don't think about the long run. They're not thinking about the long-term effects of what's going to happen now that they've made these decisions, okay? And these are the people that you need to block out. These are the people that maybe you're having a hard time blocking out or getting rid of in your life, okay, while you're still in an addiction energy or in an addictive mindset. Okay, and this is going to be causing some type of health issue or some type of a mental breakdown, okay? But it could even cause some type of an issue while you're on, a substance. Somebody here could get a DUI. Somebody here could, you know what I'm saying? Like, there could be so many different possibilities here, but Five of Swords, yeah. Somebody here is like, you are fighting with somebody that's you could be fighting with somebody that you're sleeping with. Okay. You could be sleeping with other people. This person could be sleeping with other people. And you two are in some type of a love-hate relationship. Or this could have been you. But I feel like somebody here is in this, like, they're very jealous or they're very envious. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you could be in this mental state of like unstable, you know what I mean? Like your mental state. So it's like somebody here could want to cope because they get depressed or they get sad sometimes and they sleep with different people. Like, it's for the wrong reasons. You know what I mean? You could be somebody that gets lonely or some shit like that. And then it's like, okay, you want to fuck around with people that are in the same type of energy that you're in with, smoking, drinking, whatever. But I'm just going to say this now. Yeah, somebody here also is into prosties. Somebody here, this is also a codependent type of relationships that you're dealing with. So if you're picking up on people at the bars, if you're picking up on people in the markets, wherever the fuck you may go, in a random tip at the fucking liquor store, bitch, I don't know. But at the weed shop, bitch, I don't know. But at a gathering, at a fucking party, who knows? But this is because you have this codependent issue. So now not only do you have this codependency here, but it's like this devil energy here. You're walking in this devil energy. And it's like you're also settling for people that are giving you really nothing in return. So you're like robbing yourself and selling yourself short. This is somebody here that is really hooking up with people that don't have shit to offer them. They don't got nothing to offer them but a motherfucking STI, STD, a motherfucking sexually transmitted demon. You know what I'm saying? You're exchanging energy and it's draining you every moment that you're with that person or around that person or these people, whatever, take it where it resonates. But this is about overindulgent. Nine of Cups can also be overindulgence. And it's like you're blocking shit out. There's these obstacles that are here, battles that you're going through, and you're experiencing blockages now because of this devil energy that you're walking in. Okay? Or these other people that are in this fucking devil energy that you're connected to. And it's like that are in this lustful energy that you need to block out. Okay? Or you're not even realizing that you're hanging out with people like this. Like you're just blindly walking in this energy and not realizing this. I gave it up to God because I could not be worried about his life. Yeah, and it's like, who is this? Who is that? Soul to Chill. Oh, hey, what's up? I was stressful having him see the bigger. Yeah, and it's like, it is stressful, and it's like it's anxiety ridden to watch somebody do this shit, whether it be a close friend, a family member, this is you, or somebody that you really care about or was in a connection with. And so this is somebody that needed to see this shit for themselves, or this is somebody that does need to see this shit for themselves, because they are in some type of it's like they're angry with themselves. You know what I mean? They're codependent. This is somebody too that's insecure, because if you're jealous, you're insecure. If you're codependent, you're insecure. You know what I'm saying? You're okay with the quick fix, and then you wait for the next fix, and it just keeps going and going, and it's sad. All right, let's see what else is. Let's see what else. This is somebody that always wants to rush in relationships too. This is a karmic past life soulmate. So this is why you could feel very close to this person. But it's like, if you've leveled up. I posted that thing on Cardi B on the story. Did you guys see it? And she's so funny. Hey, she's so funny. Hey, but she's for real though. That's why the fuck shit's funny, because it's fucking true. Hey, I be laughing at really stupid shit, like shit that people think is not funny, but it is funny though. You know why it's funny? Because it's fucking true. The truth is funny. The truth is fucking funny. God's funny. God has a fucking... He is a comedian. But she was talking about people's karma, and like when you really wish bad on people, when you really hate motherfuckers. When you really hate somebody just because you're not gonna, she's like, you're not gonna get run over by a bus. You're not gonna get hit with a fucking, you know what I mean, car situation and this and that, which, yeah, you can. But you're gonna, I don't give a fuck if you got hit by that bus or you ain't got no motherfucking car, bitch. Your ass is gonna stay alive and suffer through that pain. And your ass is gonna watch the people that they thought or they seen you as an enemy motherfucking rise. And they're going to rise above, and you're going to sit back and you have to watch, okay, if you are that karmic. And that shit was facts. That shit was so funny. I accidentally like ran across someone's page and I saw that and I was like, oh my God, this is so funny. I was like, I got to share this shit. So, yeah, but it was a good post, but it's true. And so this card here, it says, I prepared the table before me in the presence of my enemies. And so this is somebody who's going to sit here and watch. It's like God is watching. I mean, God is making this person watch. Because this person wanted to watch you fall. This person wanted to watch you crumble. Or this person felt like, you know, they were going to be in their addictions and just torture you in the meantime. They were going to bury you in their fucking crusty ass energy. You know what I mean? And this is somebody too that they could have had a secret addiction and they didn't want you to know. With keep it on the low. And this is somebody too that they did a lot of things in secret. I think we actually left off on the last live about secrets. Like I think the moon card was the last card that came out, and then I had to go tuck in my daughters. But it left off on secrets. The moon card was it had came out. And so there was a lot of secrets in a relationship in regards to what this person did for work, or this person just being lazy, depending on who it was, male or female. I don't know. You guys took that shit wherever it resonated. But this is somebody that they were okay being in this kind of addictive behavior. They were okay settling in some type of an addiction. And this is somebody that they just made poor decision after poor decision. And yes, this definitely could have been an ex. And they kept this shit a secret. So this person had a heroin addiction. If this person had a dope addiction. If you don't know what dope is, it's meth. Somebody asked me that the other day. What's that? And then, so if you have a dope addiction, a fucking, whatever the fucking case was. But it was an addiction to the point where they were not even able to function. Alcohol addiction, whatever. And it's like, I'm not saying that anything is better than the other, but let me tell you something. If you literally are so bad to the point where you need to keep it a secret, and your life is now being ruined because of it, and you're ruining other people's lives because of it, and you're keeping it a secret, or you're trying to maintain it a secret, you're trying to keep up with all these lies and all this bullshit, and you gotta, you know what I mean? There's a fucking problem. And that's when the Tower hits. Addiction is addiction. Yep. And it's like, you know, some people, they shit. I mean, you see people, it's like, it's bad. It gets bad. And this person tried to keep it on the low. They wanted to keep this from you. They didn't want to tell you. You could have found out about it. Maybe you've had some type of like, you know, is this person, you know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is going on? Or if this person already had an addiction and it just went from one addiction to another. Okay. It could even be overeating and shopping. Absolutely. I actually know somebody that's an alcoholic and they have a shopping problem and they don't even remember the shit that they buy. Really bad. In Canada, it's so bad. You see it everywhere on the streets. Oh, out here too. Hoarding. Oh my God, yeah, hoarding. That's another thing. I know another person, I know a lot of people that do that. Actually, a couple of people that do that. You know, they hoard things. And, you know, again, that's why it's so hard for these people to get rid of these things, because spiritually, they can't get rid of things spiritually, and they're hanging on to these things that they feel that's going to fill this void. But it's like they have to learn how to let shit go. And if you cannot let things go and you're constantly trying to save shit and there's something wrong internally. So it's like, it's definitely showing. But this is somebody too that they try to keep this a secret. Okay, whatever this was, or they were in denial about it, or they, you know, oh no, that's not true. Like always having some type of an excuse. And it's like, if you look back, if you're not with this person, or if you're like, oh my God, this is making sense, this is what's going on, and I am right, trust your intuition. This is somebody too with the Seven of Wands. It's like there was always this person was always experiencing some type of a delay. So this person could always be somebody that always comes in with an excuse. They always got some bullshit up their sleeve. They always got a story. They always got this, nothing. And this is the reason why they lost their job. And this is the reason why they can't work. And this is the reason why they had to do this. And they had to come up with this kind of money and this and that. And it's like, you know, this could have been somebody that you just had like high hopes for, and this person just was hopeless, bitch. They really were. This is somebody that they always want to party. They always want to hang out with people that are in the same energy as them. So it's like, if you're not in that energy and then you experience this tower, what up, Robert? And then you experience this tower, it's because of these people that you were connected to spiritually or energetically, okay? If you still help this person, if you let them come shower, if you let them, you know what I'm saying? It's like, this is somebody that they clearly had came in with a whirlwind of negative energy into your fucking home, okay? Or around your home or within whatever, I don't know. And this is somebody that they're always at odds with somebody. There's always some type of drama. There's always it's like, why can't it just be not a problem? Yep, I tried to help him stay sober, but he doesn't want to stay sober, so there's nothing I can do. Absolutely, there's nothing that you can do. And it's sad when you see people like this because they don't know how to be sober. It's so weird to me. It's so odd to me. I mean, it's like, okay, there's a time and a place. You want to party. You want to party it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, cool, whatever, I guess. You know, but it's like also too the mindset that you're in. Like if you're drinking because you're depressed, you're not drinking to have a good time. That's also that's a problem. That's a huge problem. If you're drinking all the time, like to me, like some people, they always want to drink after work. Like I remember after work and shit, like people would always like ask me like, oh, you don't want to go to the bar? And I'm like, no, like I don't. Like I'm tired. I don't want to drink. And some of you guys want to. Some of you guys want to do that. That's your happy place. That's cool. But I want to be in my happy place without being like that. You know what I mean? Like I want to be able to control myself. I want to be able to control myself without anything. And when I do want to party or I do want to drink, it's when I want to. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to, but you know, everybody's different. I'm not judging anyone. But this is somebody that suffered a lot in relationships. They had issues with like lack of self-discipline, okay, which also led to these addictions in some way, shape, or form. Difficulty constantly in relationships. This is somebody that even love themselves. Like, they have a problem loving themselves. And this person was hanging around people that were trying to one-up them or trying to one-up you. Okay? Or they felt like they were in competition with you. Somebody here that was in competition with you was connected to this person, or this person literally was in competition with you, and they, you could have really loved this person, or this person could have loved you. I don't know, but they feel like they love you now. So yeah, this is somebody too that the people that were around them. Oh, that's what this is. Okay, listen. Ain't that a bitch? The devil is a lie, bitch. Damn, this sucks. Well, when you're not spiritually strong, unfortunately, this is what happens. The devil will come in and they will kill, right? What is the devil's job? To kill, steal, and destroy families, partnerships, healthy relationships. Anybody that's close with God, believe me, you are a target. Anybody that is close with you is a target. Anybody that's around you and that you want to build with, it's just that way. So this is why you need to make sure that when people are around you, they're spiritually strong. They're awakened. They're aware of these things of the enemy. Okay. And this is somebody that they love you. They love you in some weird, sick, disgusting way. But let me tell you something. That's still not an excuse. But the devil has completely taken over this person. And so the people that were around them that were also in this low vibrational energy with this lustful energy and in this 5 of Swords with them all the time. Not only did you have a lot of hidden enemies that you weren't aware of that this person was also connected to, but they were also enemies with this person. So now that this person has rivals, guess what? Now you're their target. So guess what they did? These are people that wanted this person to go against you. This is somebody where they got this person to betray you. These people convinced this person in this lower vibrational, like whatever drugs they were on, they were literally convinced that you betrayed them. And now this person is realizing that these people that they were connected to were snakes. This is sad. They knew that this person loved you. They knew that this person had feelings for you. They knew that this person, and it's like, unfortunately, this person, they ended up betraying you. What page did I flip? Oh, yeah. Okay. So now I know. I remember. Okay. I was trying to think, what did I read? Okay. And so the message that we were reading was, about situations that get really hard and where it's like you need to just, told him I cheated. Yep, his sister told him I cheated. Wow. Wow, that's disgusting. And it's sad because because they don't like you, they're willing to sabotage, whatever it is that you have good going on or that could be good. They will influence this person or try. But, the fact that you're that easily influenced is like a wake-up call right there within itself. Like, you know what I mean? But when you're not awake, I mean, it's like talking to a wall. So you could have tried to convince this person 1,000 times, like, hey, these people are really not for you. They're ruining your life. They're helping you ruin yourself with these addictions. They're keeping you in this low vibration. They're tempting this person. They're throwing these things in front of this person's face. And guess what? Now they're in this addiction. They're trying to hide from you. They're trying to hide all these secrets from you. But ultimately it was because of the company that they kept and the company that you were keeping, which was this person. But they were attached to so many different people. Even if you're not in that energy, it unfortunately, you get hit, right? So it's like God had to have a conversation with you. God really needed to spend some time with you alone because no one else was going to be able to reach you. And I feel like if this person is now finally experiencing a huge tower or like some type of an epiphany that they've ruined their life and that they destroyed the only person that was there for them, that actually loved them and that was there to, sorry, somebody want to walk by. Anyway, that was actually there to love them and was good for them. They're now realizing that and they feel horrible. They feel horrible. And there's nothing that they can do or excuse like what they did because it's out there. this person pretty much lives in shame. Okay. And it's not your, she's jealous that I feel like, hold on, I'm trying to read this really quick. There we go. That she wanted to be loved by her BF. So yeah. Oh yeah. And people will do that all the time. Like they'll see like, wow, this person has a really good spouse or this person has a really good partner. Like, you know what I mean? And they'll see that and not even realize that. And they'll see you as the problem. You know what I mean? They'll see that as the problem and they will attack this person. I'm telling you, this person could have been on some really strong drugs, that maybe even pills, you know what I mean, that you weren't aware of. But ultimately it's like this was the problem. This was the problem, was the lower vibrational influence that they chose, keyword chose, to keep around, the lower vibrational shit that they decided to put in their body, knew it wasn't good for them, had no relationship with spirit or with God. And at that point, the devil had just pretty much taken over, okay? So, you guys need to go to bed. Someone here was jealous because you're somebody that's favored, or you have kids. Let's say if you have kids, or if you don't have kids, take it where it resonates. But it's like if you're somebody that's highly favored or your children are highly favored, these people were jealous. Okay? They were jealous because you could have been a good mother, a good father, a good parental figure. Okay? And they were very jealous of your children. Jealous that, you know, maybe your kids are really good kids. Maybe you're, you know what I mean? Or maybe you're that kid that was like a really good kid and you stood out. You know, they're jealous because you could be somebody who's responsible. Somebody that is a go-getter. Somebody who has ambition. You're naturally just self-motivated. And this bothers people because, again, they see some shit in you that they don't see in themselves, or that they see in someone else that they don't see in themselves. So it's a threat. Well, how can we hurt this person the most? And so, you know, if they knew that their family was everything to them, or if they knew that how this person felt about you, they were going to do their best to try to, you know, make this person think otherwise, or to destroy your family. Okay? Or see how they can tear it apart. Defame your character, lie, destroy your kids, try to get them to, you know, go down a dark path. And so it's just sad because, you know, this is somebody that, you know, you could have blocked. Okay? Or they wanted to block you. Yeah, this is something that was a big blockage in this person's life. You could have blocked this person because of this after what was done. You know, this person could want you to unblock them. This is somebody too that they have blocked themselves. They've blocked pretty much their own path. And it's like, unfortunately, shit like this happens. But this is also like a test, in a sense, for you. This is a test, I feel like, for you also to remember that you need to still stay on that path. You still need to stay focused. And what up, Jean? And you know what? You should change your number. And I feel like, you know, and if that's the case, change your number. You know, I really don't understand why people, I mean, it sucks, especially when you have your number for like ever. You know what I mean? You know, I've had to do that where I'm like, gosh, damn it. Especially if you have like fucking crypto. You know how they have like the crypto app or some shit, dude? Is anybody else a fucking into crypto? Okay. Like, dude, it's such a bitch when you have to change your phone numbers for like shit like that. I'm just saying. All right. It's true. It's such a bitch. Like, you know what I mean? When you have to change your information, you've had the same number for like a million years, and then now you have to change it because of one person. They're annoying. You know what I mean? Like, that shit's a bitch, dude. You can't even get like the fucking, you know, like when you get locked out of your email or some shit like that. It's like, it can't even send you the fucking message or the code on the number. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sucks, but it is worth it because it's like you have to do it for your peace. It's a bitch and you can restore your shit, but it's just more of a hassle. But take a day and just restore everything. You know what I mean? Contact customer service, whatever. But it's just, these are the things that you have to deal with when you have to deal with people like this, or you know what I mean, where you're not going to want to settle for energies like this anymore. You're not going to want to be in this state of wanting to deal with people that are in this energy anymore. And this is going to be a big lesson for everybody involved in this. You know what I mean? So yeah, it really does. And it's slow, you know, take it day by day, week at a time, whatever, you know. But this is definitely somebody who's suffering right now because they can't control you anymore. They want to be able to control you. They didn't pick and choose their battles wisely. They can't control a situation. They feel stupid. They still are keeping secrets. They're trying to like juggle all of these lies and still somehow try to figure out how they can get you back to them. You know what I'm saying? And it's like nothing has worked. Like you're just, you like your ass is gone. So fucking gone. And this person has like placed this illusion over themselves that they can still somehow keep secrets, somehow lure you back into some type of low vibrational energy. And, you know, instead of them raising their standards, this is somebody that's worried about how can they get you to lower yours so you can, you know, somehow go back to them. Thank you, Robert. And it's sad because this is just yeah. They ran out of time already. With TikTok being in reverse, they ran out of time. Time's running out. It's over. This is somebody where it's like with I'm a whole ass vibe in reverse or I'm a whole vibe in reverse. It's like energy doesn't like, yeah, it's like this person has killed the vibe so bad to the point where it's like that's it. Like it's so awkward at this point. I feel like with some type of shit that's going on, it's like it's so weird. It's like they've missed their fucking chance. Like that's it. Like no one's going back to this energy and they're stuck in like this time warp or some shit, like time that they still think maybe they have a chance or some shit. But that's what happens. You know what I mean? The drugs will do that shit to you. So, you know, they thought the grass was going to be greener. They thought they were going to be able to control or have some type of, they were basically they placed an illusion over themselves. Okay. And now they're learning. All right. Now they're learning. They're realizing that they got pretty much tricked. I'm gonna say, yeah, grass is greener. They thought the grass was greener. This is also somebody that listened to like a mother figure or a sister, okay, or a cousin. This could have been like a family member. It says he's a bad influence, okay? Friends, family members, you know what I mean? And then it's like, here comes you and you're like probably the best thing this person could have ever came across and had a family with. Or if you don't have a family with that person or just came across and really wanted the best for that person and really loved and nurtured that person in ways that they really needed. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, don't waste your time. Put all that shit into yourself. And it's like, I was removed from the situation. Absolutely. Absolutely. That shit will happen. You will get removed from the situation. They wild in my bad. Oh, yes. Yes. Like they're realizing too that somebody here too was preparing this person's food and like putting drugs in their food. I feel like ahead of time to prep them for whatever they were actually giving this person. So this could have been like fentanyl, heroin, some type of pills. I don't know, whatever they were putting in this person's food. So by the time, you know, they introduced this person to a drug or was putting this, like something like that, it's like this person would already kind of have like some type of tolerance to it. I don't know why I'm getting that, because this last month we were talking a lot about food poisoning, and meals and things inside of the food. But this person could have been like poisoning this person slowly. And they were also trying like they also didn't want everybody to find out. This person is finding out what this person did. There were some type of red flags here with someone who was a bad influence and they just completely missed it. Yeah, that's why I was saying, I'm like, no, somebody here was putting some shit in the fucking food. It's like somebody here that was preparing this person's meals or something like that. Like they purposely got this person hooked on some type of drug or some type of poison here that wasn't good for their body, some type of chemical that was pretty much really bad for their health. Like this was killing this person pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm telling you now, like somebody here was poisoning another person. That's why I had put all that detox shit up there, because I'm like, hey, like if you're feeling like and then brain fog had came out. If you're feeling like you have brain fog and all this shit, it's like there's some type of either bacteria in your gut that's now going to your brain. It's like fermenting in your gut and it's making you have brain fog. And you're not able to sleep. Like there's a lot of things that can happen in your gut that people don't realize about. And that can also happen when you have a lot of toxins in your body, or in your bloodstream and you're unaware. Like if you have some type of like mold, toxins, you know how like people get mold in their house, or like some kind of weird, what is the other shit? Carbon monoxide or some shit like that. There's something here that this person was like poisoning this person. Like somehow this person had something wrong with them. That's what I was saying. Like this, there was someone here that was, look at, meal prepping and planning. They will be publicly humiliated. I'm telling you, somebody here was trying to hide the fact. Like they didn't want somebody to know what they were putting in this person's food. And this is somebody that they could have hooked up with, like a karmic that shared the same type of low vibrational habits. And even if this person loved you or they have love for you, this person never felt confident enough to truly be with you again, because they were so low and insecure about themselves that they would rather stay with a karmic, because they vibe on that type of lower vibration with that person. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, of course they love you, but this person could never change for you. This person could only love you as much as they can, or as much as they could, right? Until they couldn't, until you walked away, or it just couldn't happen anymore. It is tough and it sucks. It sucks to sit here and see somebody just pretty much disintegrate into a whole ass drug pretty much, and to be with somebody that they feel more comfortable being with because of the addictions, because of the habits, because of the lifestyle. So it's like, even if you were good for this person, they didn't even feel good enough for you. At the end of the day, that's why they kept these secrets. At the end of the day, this is why they hid whatever addiction. This could even be somebody's son, somebody's daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like this could really be somebody's child. Okay. But for a lot of you guys, these are partners. These are people that you had families with. These are people that you knew, okay? Or you were trying to be in a relationship with, or whatever. And now God's preparing this table. You know what I mean? If this person fucked you over, and this bitch, whoever this is, was being a bad influence or was a bad influence, and these group of people got this person to betray you or convince this person otherwise, it was because of so many reasons why. You know what I'm saying? But it's still not an excuse. They knew that this person loved you. They knew that they cannot. Yeah, this is somebody too that they wanted to keep this person uninspired, unmotivated. And this is somebody too that they wanted this person. It's like they thought they were gonna ruin divine timing, or they were gonna come in and ruin something for you. Like these people really hated you. Like they really did not like you. For some of you, the level of disrespect is a shame. Most of all, disrespect to themselves. Yeah, it is. It's really disgusting. What other people will do just to keep somebody at a low vibe, or to compete with you, or to this is also somebody too that they thought that they were going to block you from moving forward. So not only did somebody try to prevent this person, this gets really deep. So not only did this person prevent, or these other people that were low vibrational karmics that they were hanging out with, that were on drugs and all this shit, have a really huge influence over this person. But then this person was jealous of you moving on with somebody else. So now it gets even, okay. And this is somebody that They thought they were somehow going to defeat divine timing. They thought they were going to stop some type of blessings here or block your blessings. And that's why God is preparing this table in front of your enemies, because these people really thought that they were going to block you from a union. So it's like this person's already out of the picture. Somebody else could have came in and they tried to fuck that up. And this is all because you are somebody who's anointed by God. You are somebody that is destined to have a partnership. You are destined to have children with these people or this person. I'm sorry, this person or with these people. Maybe you had kids with both of them. I don't know. But you're destined to have some type of abundance in your life with a partner. God wants you to have a kingdom husband or a kingdom wife. You know, people don't realize that. It's like, or a kingdom spouse. Just take it where it resonates. But it's like, the devil really did come in and play trickery here. But it was really to go after you. It was really to make you suffer. So it's like, that's why I'm already knowing that the enemy will attack my partners. That's the first thing they're going to go for. They've tried to attack my kids. They've tried to attack my family. You know what I'm saying? So I'm already knowing. Because that's what the devil does. That's his job. But when you're anointed by God and when you have, it's like God wants you to establish a firm foundation with people that are also as equally woke, also as equally close to God as you are. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, this is why these tower moments happen, because it's like God needed to help you get out of a situation, see shit for what it is, move on. So he can place the kingdom husband or kingdom spouse to have that family or that connection with somebody that's not going to be easily influenced by what their mom says or what their family says. Like, no, he's going to give you a partner that's, their family's going to love you. This person's going to protect you, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is going to be an equally yoked partnership. So it's like, you've seen what the devil does. Now it's time to see what God is doing in your life, what he can do in your life, what he can restore in your life, and for you not to give up, but to stay close to him. Because these are like, this is sad. These are people too that just wanted to ruin you. And you're somebody that you could be very successful. You know, it's like these people just wanted you to be heartbroken, for you to just give up on life, give up on love. Exactly. Your children should always be protected at all costs. And it's like, I'm telling you now, like God really does restore a lot of things in your life that to people seem impossible. Some people, they feel like they can't survive through. It's like a tornado coming in and just destroying everything and just fucking up everything. And you're left with nothing but trash, scraps. You know what I mean? Like, wait a minute, how do I rebuild? Well, I don't know. I guess you're going to have to talk to God. And that's just what it is. But it's such a beautiful ending here. Let me get one more deck. Trying to see what deck's good. Yeah, this is something that it's like you needed to talk to God about, and this was only the only way to restore or get delivered from this situation was through having faith in God. You had to have faith through this situation. This is definitely something that was not an easy process or an easy thing to deal with. But I'm just going to say, if you are going through this currently right now, this isn't something that already took place, but it's like, just know that you do have a person out there for you, or a companion, or somebody there that you can live the rest of your days with, that's going to love you for who you are. They're going to support you. Their family's going to love you. You know, so just keep doing whatever it is that you're doing. Blame and judgment wanted to come out. And you know what? I put it back and it still came out. Blame. This is about accepting the responsibilities, or accepting responsibility for the things that have taken place, and having patience with yourself, okay? Because everything happens in divine order. and abundance. Look, this is why. Because God wants to bless you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he always wants to bless us. Even in the worst situations, there's still a way out. You know what I'm saying? There's loopholes there. Look, freedom, financial freedom, abundance. Oh, I love this. Look, and then it says right here, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So it's like, this is also about appreciating the lessons, appreciating how God has strategically worked in each and every one of you guys' lives, and knowing that this was all for you as well. I feel like, to be free from a situation that maybe you felt like it was really hard for you to leave or get out of, or you felt like there was just it was like never ending. For some of you, this could have been like really draining or stressful. This is also about letting go, so that way you can receive. Because it's like, if you're still hanging on to this energy or something like that, look, love, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. It's like, if this situation is right, it's like, how are you going to learn balance? It's also about balance being restored, peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. So yeah, and this is about not putting the blame on other people, not putting the blame on whatever. It's like really about accepting your responsibility or your role in this relationship or whatever it was. I'm going to say this is like a part 2 to the last one where I left off, and understanding that this was God trying to show you something, for you to see things as they were and not what you wanted them to be or what you had hoped for them to be. Okay, but know that everything that you wanted and you did hope for, you can have that, but just not with that person, not with that family. You know what I mean? It's like, don't give up hope because of one bad relationship. And I think yesterday, was it Jean? Yeah, I think it was you. You were saying like, oh, like, I'm scared like to get it. And it's like, that's fine, but give yourself some space, give yourself some time, right? I'm going to bed. Yeah, me too. All right. Good night, Antonio. Have a good day tomorrow. Good night. Good night. And this is also about being patient as well with yourself after going through some type of a situation where maybe you could have felt like you failed, and that's hard too, especially when you're trying to build a family or trying to build a firm foundation on a faulty. It's like, how can you even build something like that stable on a faulty foundation? You just can't. And this is also about realizing that you didn't fail. You learned from the situation, and you can always rebuild, even though it's hard. But it's like, you don't want to rebuild with the same type of people, the same red flags, right? So it's like, it takes a long time to get back to a certain place that you worked really hard to be at. It's like somebody just coming over and kicking down your fucking sandcastle that you've been building all day at the fucking beach, and it's really cool, and you put all this detail in it, and then someone just comes over and just fucks it up. You know what I mean? Or like, Lego people. For those of you that are Lego builders and you take it serious, let me tell you something, okay? Or anything that you build and put together, if you guys are those type of people, let me just tell you, you can't be scared of those things to happen, but you're going to have to move your sandcastle to another area, right? You're going to have to move it away from certain people, right? You're going to have to protect it. But, it's like, this is about you learning and understanding that things can be rebuilt, and they're going to be rebuilt so much better now. They're going to be a lot stronger and more firmer. And you can't be afraid to fail, because you just can't, my friend. You just can't. There's a lot of opportunities that come from that, those negative times or those challenging times. So you have to be patient with yourself. And it's crazy because, actually, speaking of patience and failure, like I was like apologizing to my older daughter, and I was just saying, like, I'm sorry I didn't see certain things when I was younger, and it's taken us a long time, even for myself, to get to a certain place in life after we had gone through something really bad. So, I can definitely relate with being patient and like the whole failure thing, because for a long time I thought I had failed. What up, Angie? I had thought that I had failed, and that was really hard for me. Because I had in my heart, what I had wanted I guess I just had a hard time like trying to build something that I never had. So, but it was like with the wrong people, you know what I mean? So it's like these are things that everybody can do on accident. You know what I mean? But it's like you have, and I was just saying, you know, you can have the right intention but do the wrong thing, just like how you can do the right thing and have the wrong intention. So, you know, shit happens. But it's like you do have to be patient with yourself, because if you fuck up, it's like you have to start over again. You have to start over again. You have to keep rebuilding, and it just sucks. So it's like, be patient, go the long route. Go the long route. Like sometimes the longer route is the safer route. It's the better route. And it's like, you cannot doubt this abundance. Like, don't doubt all the dreams that you have, or all the goals and aspirations, or the things that make you happy cannot ever happen, because I definitely can tell you, like, that's not true. The devil is a lie. Okay. You can have this abundance. You can have, look at, and it's like, you know, somebody here, it's like they're under judgment, because it's like they've tried to keep you, somebody here has tried to keep you from having this freedom or this happiness, or from you being able to create this happiness. And it's like divine timing is here. Divine order is everything. So it's like, you know, it says right here, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Okay. So it's like, whatever challenges that you're going through, not everyone's meant to come on that path with you. Again, people are there for a reason and a season, and that's it. They don't make it the whole way. They don't get to make it the whole way with you down this path. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to know when to detach, enjoy the moments with people. Sometimes you cannot be in a moment with somebody forever, but they're great memories to remember. You know what I'm saying? If that's kind of what you want to do. But I feel like, you know, when you move on with life and you don't really harbor shit, you don't really remember a lot of things unless somebody brings them up. Like, I noticed that, like, now as like an adult, like, somebody will bring some shit up and I'm like, oh my God, bro, like, I totally forgot about that shit. Or like, oh my gosh, that's so true. I completely forgot. Like, I don't really remember because I don't really think about it. You know what I mean? I'm so focused on like the shit that you know what I mean? It's true. Like, I'm more worried about like my future. Like, I'm more anxious and like excited for the shit that's to come versus the shit that I left behind, because I don't give a fuck about it. I don't really remember things unless people bring them up. And it's not that I'm like subconsciously like, what is that called? Like you only want to remember, you only listen when you want to listen. It's like, no, it's not even that. It's just that I don't harbor shit. Like, I don't hold on to things that I don't need to hold on to. And if I'm angry or I'm upset with something, like, I know that that's something that I'm going to have to deal with, and I want to deal with it as fast as possible, but not so fast that like I miss something in that lesson. But I definitely want to like think about it, you know, go through whatever little grievance thing that I need to go through with that, and like heal from it and just move on. I hate it when shit lingers. I fucking hate it. Yeah, there you go. Selective memory or some shit. And I'm like, no, not really. It's just that I don't really care about anything enough to where like I feel like I need to carry it with me, because yeah, like, that's why I was like, no, like, your life's gonna become a point where you're gonna heal. It's like healing from surgery or healing from a scar. You know what I mean? Like, there's that pain there, but then over time you don't even see the scars anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you go through shit and you don't even see the fucking scars no more. Like, what up, King? And yeah, and it's like you move on, right? You move on. And that's just what it is, you know? Adversity, accepting the challenges, right? Accepting the challenges, appreciating the opportunities that you had to, you know, that your ancestors, that God has chosen you, okay, to be picked or selected to face these challenges, and be honored, because a lot of people, they cannot handle the shit that you go through, and it's okay, like, to go through shit. Like, time moves on, things change, you know, you got to heal from things. You can't just let it linger. The more you do that, I feel like the more you're going to be stuck in like this, you're going to be stuck. You know what I mean? You're going to delay your own shit, and you're just going to keep repeating something or having something there that you can't move on from. And it creates like this stagnant lifestyle, and then you settle for shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to heal. It's good to move on. It's good to think about things if you're healing and let it just kind of push through. You know what I'm saying? Last card. All right, let's see. Health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Absolutely. And it says right here with love. So like, again, we've been talking a lot about health, you guys. Health has came up again. I think it came up a lot in May and June. For some of you, yeah, with like where your placements are, some of you guys are going to be dealing with like health things, or even just realizing that you want to be healthy, you want to live like a healthy lifestyle type shit. But this is also about seeing the good in all things. So if you're healing from shit, like I said, some of you guys really could be healing from surgery or dealing with some kind of surgical procedure or some shit like that. Oh no, I cheated tonight. Currently eating McDonald's. Bitch, what'd you get? Hey, what'd you get? Hey, who has the McDonald's app? Don't lie. My fat ass does. Hey, you know what? They let me have like a free Happy Meal here and there. So like I'll take like one kid. Like one of the smaller ones, like, hey, you want a Happy Meal? You know what I mean? Like, okay, don't tell anybody. You know what I mean? And then I'll switch like the next day. Ooh, the McFlurry. Hey, don't they have like a peanut butter McFlurry right now? Fat ass. Bomb. What kind of McFlurry did you get? They have a peanut butter McFlurry. I was like, dude, I need that. I don't know how long they're gonna have that shit, but hey, on the McDonald's rewards, hey, they got the $6 Big Mac meal. Fat. How the fuck do I know that? Hey, bomb. Hey, you're allowed to cheat sometimes. Fire. I'm done. I gotta go. I'm fucking tired. Good night. Good night, King. Good night, you guys. Have a good night. Peace, love, and light. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. All right, peace.